Alright then, now this is how you play Starfield early. Holy crap, this thing's actually functional? No way. Okay, a few more drills and done. There we go. Now to drill through the planet. Oh, what happened? Did the drill get stuck? Oh, god damn it! Redesign!
Well, hey kids, do you want some drugs? Oh, sorry, I don't have any, but I have something better. Patreon! Yes, that makes videos happen.
Space engineers. Now, contrary to the name, what you do most of the time will be playing with grown-up Legos rather than designing extravagant trebuchets using that paperweight from that engineering degree to launch yourself into the wall. However, your first experience with this game will be basically like mine. You boot up the game. Since there is no in-game tutorial, you press new game and message says, "New here? Go watch YouTube videos for tutorial." No playable tutorial, but a video guide? What am I, applying for a programmer's job a day before exam? Screw that! It can't be that hard. You load up the first scenario and it's kind of a tutorial, right? See? I don't need no stupid video guide. Second scenario is kind of the same. But hold on, am I even learning anything? And then loading the third scenario. What the fuck? What? Oh, for fuck! What am I supposed to do here? What? What? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, fun. Oh, perfect. Oh, thank you. Yeah, fuck you too, space engineers.
Okay, fine. You win their game. I'll watch the stupid tutorials. You happy?
Guys, I'm Zockley and welcome to today's tutorial stream. Now this stream is the community, it's incredibly diverse and there is no true way how to play Space Engineers. In creative mode, you don't have to worry about like dying or you don't have to worry about resources.
Go down the line and do the rest. And this is about what it should look like when you're done. You'll notice that the solder extends just a little bit up above the board and makes kind of a cone shape. And I should probably go back and clean up all the excess rosin from the solder on this.
But hold on a second. Wasn't I playing a game? How the hell did I end up here?
Now for crying out loud, Keen Software. After a literal decade, with me bitching like obsessed Latvian prick that you need a proper goddamn tutorial, you still haven't made one? What do I need to convince you on this one? Well, short of pet kidnapping and ransoming. And no, I'm not giving them back, they're mine now! But what is Space Engineers? Minecraft in space? Yeah, that's about it. Sure, with more fidelity, but without the simplicity and ease of use. Or actual gameplay. Well, depending on how you look at it. Well, hope you like bashing your head against the wall in order to learn how to play the goddamn game. Because even after watching more YouTube videos than actually playing the game, I still understand jack shit of what the hell am I doing? While at the same time I'm cursing the UI designer on a satanic altar. Well, I certainly don't recall such a problem with Minecraft, Gary's Modern No Man's Sky, and yet by the Satan's ballsack! The game actually is really fun. You can build a simple bus, you can build an ornithopter from Dune, a Mad Max Death Truck, mechs from Warhammer, District 9, or how about Star Wars? Or a fucking horse. It's a fucking horse. Die, horse! Damn it! Beat it! Delete it! It's one of those sandbox builder games where your creativity is the limit. So, what do you think was the first thing TheYamiks built? Yep, that's right, it's a penis! Oh, and it also works, yes! And I think we might have a liftoff. Yes! Why? What is my life? Oh no! How the fuck? And ladies and gentlemen, we out of the orbit in a penis rocket. Oh, just Why? What am I doing with my life? I'll be uploading this to Steam Workshop, that's it. There you go. Another important factor of the game, just like Minecraft, everything is destructible. Yes, it's one of those voxel games. The terrain is destructible as well as every block you create. But hold on, what the hell are voxels? Is that something you shove up your ass? Volumetric pixels. Since literally none of you give two flying chihuahuas as a target practice for skeet shooting resort to care. Voxel make environment, including terrain, destructible. While destructibility and creation are cool pieces of tech, sadly they also look like the end result of flying chihuahua meeting 12-gauge buckshot. Mildly better looking, but still like dog's ass. And though it makes everything look like shit, you can do some crazy things with it. How does digging through a fucking planet sound to you like?
Setting up these other two while this one continues to go. Means technically we're super close. If I go forward, we'll probably be at the center. Our P gravity is 0.02. So we're just gonna let this thing keep running, and hopefully we'll put our character at the bottom. So once we pass the center of the Earth, which we're not past yet, but we will be in just a moment, we will flip. So I don't want to be on that other side. And right about there. Yep. Okay, we have flipped, and here we go. Our lights are suddenly way more power. Oh, that's because the sun's on this side. Okay. Okay, here we go. We should be emerging from the cafe any second now, and welcome to the other side of the planet. At a reasonable speed, I might add.
Seriously, I don't know any other game that you could do something like this. However, unlike with Minecraft, there's really nothing special past the first few meters under the surface of the planet. No special materials or loot, lava, or Satan's anus even. Just rocks. Now, beyond some bare-bones gathering of resources for a shitty survival mode, planets and asteroids are really just fun to destroy and not much else. So, the game is all about building then. Well, I mean, kinda looks like it. I mean, Terrapin by default is already a piece of shit anyways, but I mean, there you go. It's Star Citizenship as well. Now, where did space engineers come from? Well, in short, Czech Republic. The country whose only task is to facilitate one single city, Prague, which in of itself is riddled with scams for tourists and cheap filming locations. I shit you not, go look up Honest Guide. 2013, first bed shitting known as Early Access is made. 2019, full cleanup and release for the public is made, and that, like Kerbal 1, is something to celebrate. See? You don't need a decade to go from early builds to a full game. So, you can build things, but what's the point if you can't share your joy of painstakingly detailing a space cock rocket with horrified onlookers, whether they want to or not? Cock painting is not optional! Luckily, this is one of the rare few games that steps up to plate, unloads its massive balls, and says, BOOM! Crossplay! Be it console peasantry or PC master race, all of you can join in on tedious, belaboring, and mind-numbing experience of detailing a single testicle for days on end. And like a venereal disease in an orgy, it would not be a full experience if you could not share your, space cock with others online. With a few easy clicks, you too can pollute Steam Workshop or Mod.io, or download someone else's dong for later groping. Just watch out, not all of them are real. Some work, others have erectile dysfunction, and others, like the stuff in your closet, are fake and made of rubber. And oh my god, it has an interior! Oh, this is good! Come on! No! Elite Dangers! How fucking hard was this? Oh, look at this! So cool! So incredibly cool. And look at the size of the ship. Now I can actually feel its weight. Even though it looks small, there's just so much room inside. Fuck you, Frontier! But it wouldn't be in my Latvian spirit to pass a good, fresh dead horse without smacking it a few times. So strap in on, folks. It's horse juicing time! Oh wait, no! Ironically, developers have made tools for players to be creative, yet the game itself lacks any creativity on its own. It's like they're a team of executive producers in Hollywood. Well, except for a coke habit, I suppose. First off, the tutorial, or rather the complete lack of it. Now, do I really need to explain how idiotic it is to guide your players out of your game and onto YouTube? You might as well show a 10-year-old a TikTok and then act all surprised an hour later when you find a kid dead in a closet overdosing on a laundry detergent. You are making audio-visual interactive medium. With this move, you're basically evolving, but backwards. Now, I could forgive some of this if actually videos taught me something. However,
And these are the blocks we want to use or interact with to do the processing. So we've got a large cargo container here, a small cargo container, a reactor, refinery, and an assembler.
okay, but where do I get a refiner if I don't have one?
Let's kind of say we're in survival. We're not in survival, but we can still do some of the survival mechanics in creative modes.
Wait, hold on. Are you telling me and not showing me? If you're gonna devolve any further, we're gonna hit 90s user manual level at this rate. You better kill me now. Now, if it wasn't clear, there is so little structure in both in-game and in these tutorials. If it was a house, it would be 2 sticks on the ground. The game is one of those types of, well, if you know, you know. If you don't, fuck you. And no, if you think that reading documentation or a manual substitutes a real tutorial, fuck you. And then there's of course the inherent jankiness. Sure, Voxels look like shit, but Space Engineers is the best looking Voxel game in the world. And no, I'm not being snarky, it's just kinda mildly sad if you think about it. Now, engine itself is also quite limited, since turning everything on max, even on a modern PC, will constantly chug on a planet's surface as it's trying to re-render voxels, as if developers never heard of the word optimization. Even then, safe to say, this be a good-looking game, not. And then there's the UI. Jesus. Whoever thought that every inventory item should be monochrome and hard to distinguish visually should be tasered in the balls! And sure, we can point to No Man's Sky and laugh all day, but going the exact opposite route is like taking a chainsaw to your crotch, just because you don't want children. I guess thank fuck that this is not Egosoft level of nuke the crotch with radiation for good measure on top level of UI ineptitude, but comparing that is like watching American TV. Stupid people watching even stupider people. Now look at Minecraft. Colors, easy to find items, and UI. Jesus, what the fuck? My inventory, what? How do I even equip a block? Oh, there's another menu for that? What? Why? And then there's the survival mode. Oh, by the Satan's prolapse anus. There are so many comparisons that relate to the word structure and gameplay that the dead horse I'm beating right now would turn into dust before I'm finishing explaining how space engineers are doing it wrong. And yet, that's kinda the thing. There's a great game underneath. It's just that developers have decided to curb stomp the gameplay and take the basic good structure behind the barn and execute it the old Yeller style, with a 12 gauge so that it splatters everywhere. So yeah, the game wants, no, requires you to play it in creative mode. Unless of course you're feeling masochistic. Then you'll definitely know the full extent of the word grinding. Underneath the non-existent structure of gameplay with hints at some kind of attempt, the horrible and confusing UI, the voxel graphics, there genuinely are solid, easy to use, well, mostly, tools for you to build and design creative things. It reminds me of Minecraft in a very great way, so much. But it's hampered by bad design, and if only developers would have ever played Minecraft or Garry's Mod, Space Engineers would be so much better for it. Still, there is a reason why, even with their ups and downs, Space Engineers retain constant player base grinding away. Though I'd say player-made game modes and ability to mod the living shit out of the game helps a lot. Still, it's the creativity and tools that allow you to play Starfield early. Or how about explore Starship Enterprise? Or what about that Firefly? No? What about Starship Troopers then? Okay, what about Halo? What about the literal Halo ring? Spaceballs? Still not impressed? Okay, I know what you want. You want that Kool-Aid. You want that dirty stuff. You want that Star Wars. Or what about this Star Wars? Or how about this Star Wars? Bigger? Star Wars! No, you want idiotic Star Wars? Oh no, you want even dumber Star Wars. Well, what about the prequels? I shit you not, this is a functional thing that has engines in it. Well, no, this is pod racing. Where? No, that's not it. Oh, I know what you want. You want to fuck the Millennium Falcon. You're such a fanboy, aren't ya? Oh, and for you, turbo nerds, don't worry. You'll come when you see this. And yes, it actually moves. It has interior. There's just so much cool and stupid stuff to fuck around with. What the hell are you waiting for? Go make your favorite spaceship. Or check out mine.